Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Thunder Junction draft here on the channel. We're going to dive right in. If you do enjoy these videos, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. I'd love to hear them. Okay, our rare is nothing special. It's really hard to cast, and it's two colors, so it's very committal. If you do cast it on turn 4, it can do some stuff, but not the best way to start a draft. There's also Emergent Haunting, which is an uncommon I do like. There's Heartless Pillage, which has been a massive overperformer for me. I feel like it keeps winning me games. Treasure Dredger is fine, but nothing special. I feel like this is almost like very minor upside most of the time. Hasn't really done anything crazy. And then Cactarantula might be the best card in this pack. But starting off with a Cactarantula is really risky because people fight over green, and if you're getting into green for a Cactarantula, you don't really have something to hold on to. Like, it's not like a good uncommon or like even... I think it's a solid common, but it's not the best one. So I'm not going to take the Cactarantula here. That's a bit aggressive. I think I'm just going to take Emergent Haunting. I think this card is good. Like, 2 mana 3/3 is no joke if you can build a deck around it, and getting it first means you have some opportunities to do that. Okie doke. So, we first picked our Emergent Haunting. There is a Wrangler of the Damned second, but that's too early to jump in on Wrangler of the Damned. Similar to how I didn't want to take a Cactarantula, I also don't want to take a Bristlepack, Sentry, or an Ankle Biter second. I would take Sentry over a Biter by a pretty wide margin. I think Demonic Ruckus isn't very good. I think jumping into blue-green this early is a little bit tough as well with either of these cards. Lively Dirge is a card I like if I have a like really good 4-drop to go get in my deck. I don't think playing it as a general value play is really going to work out a lot of the time. I'm tempted to just take Lone Shark. It plays really well with Emergent Haunting. It's not like this pack is stellar. Prickly Pear is better, but I'd rather just stick to one color for now, see what presents itself. Commandeer. Oh my gosh, this is my dream pack. This pack has so many good cards in it. Longhorn Sharpshooter is fantastic, but I'm just going to take one of the blue cards. I'm not taking Commandeer. It's just too expensive. Nimble Brigand's fantastic, and Slickshot Lockpicker's also fantastic. The thing about Nimble Brigand is it does require a little bit of setup in that you need to be able to, like, commit some crime, so you want to prioritize the crime lands and things like that. Slickshot Lockpicker is always good, and it plays better with Emergent Haunting and this kind of like potential not cast spells on my turn thing. I'm not sure which one's better though. This is a tough pick I haven't had to make before. I think generally I've had a lot of success with Nimble Brigand, but I'm going to take the Lockpicker here because I think this card is really, really good. And I think you can almost always get some value, and I think it plays better with my Emergent Haunting. So that's the pick I'm going to make. But it's close, and really, I wouldn't fault someone for taking the Brigand. Okay, now there's another Wrangler of the Damned, but I still don't see a reason to commit to blue-white. There is Duelist of the Mind as a good 2-drop. It's not crazy, but it is solid. Essence Capture and Phantom Interference in this pack. I think this card is better, though. Being able to loot is very powerful in the late game. And even though this doesn't block particularly well, it gets some looting done. I think Wrangler's quite good in the right deck, and I could be leaning towards that, but again, I have no reason to commit to a second color when there's actually 2 really good blue options. I think Phantom Interference is a fine choice as well, but I think Duelist, being more proactive, is nice. Easy pick here. Ooh, Scorching Shot is really good. Soured Springs is also really nice with my Duelist of the Mind. Committing a crime, looting. But if you're getting a 5th pick Scorching Shot, there's also Scalestorm Summoner. Like, you got to be willing to move into red when you're getting 5th pick Scorching Shot, I think. And blue-red does play well with a lot of the cards I have. Scorching Shot plays well with this card, and this card, and this card. So pretty fine with this. Boom. Nothing can convince me not to take the on-color duels, pretty much. Like, there's a mono blue card, Failed Forwarding. There's a red card. Both of those are great. Gila Courser is solid. It's been less impressive than I thought it would be, mostly because it doesn't block particularly well. It's a 2 toughness 3-drop. But taking the on-color duels is something that I've really, really started prioritizing in this set, and I never regret it. It's always incredible to have these. And now there's another Lone Shark. Ooh, Mindbreak Trap. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I get this confused with Archive Trap. Yeah, this one's not very good. Archive Trap is, though. Lone Shark number 2 or Cunning Coyote. I think Coyote's good. Prickly Pear is also good. Prickly Pear might be better than Loan Shark. But I'm also not committed to red. I only have the Scorching Shot and the Eroded Canyon, so I could still open something. So I'm just going to keep taking blue cards. Okay, Spire Bluff Canal it is. Again, just keeping my mana consistent. Even though it's not a desert, it's still a dual land. Better than the Pylons. I wouldn't mind a Highway Robbery, but I'm not playing Razzle Dazzler. Okay, Wheeling Heartless Pillage is crazy because that card's pretty good, I think. Spring Splasher, this card. I'll just take the Pulverizer. This is a card that you can use. There's also just taking a Doc Arlock. There are every green card in this pack wheeled, and I really don't like Demonic Ruckus. So I think I will just take Bristlepack Sentry, maybe. This is why I've been staying flexible. I'll take Commandeer now. Actually, gosh, I don't think anyone's going to move into blue for these cards. Beautiful. I think Stop Cold's totally fine. Late Discerning Peddler. Last pick, Prickly Pear. I'm feeling good about my colors. Blue's open, red's open. Boom! Oh, no, triple black. Too hard. Immediately moves off of it. That's funny. I think this card is playable if you get it like pack 1. I don't feel bad about the Bristlepack Sentry pick. So here there are 2 options mainly. There's Phantom Interference and there's Plan the Heist. I think I've already got a decent amount of 2-for-1s with the Loan Sharks that I've picked up. I like continuing to take blue cards here. Prickly Pear might wheel based on getting one last pick. That was such a crazy card to get last pick. That card's great. Phantom Interference over Plan the Heist, though, I'm pretty happy with. Got a lot of instant speed shenanigans. Yeah, now I'm going to get paid off. This is going to be a good pack for me. I'm getting past 3 steps ahead. Blue's going to be open. I didn't pass a single blue card of note. And Stop Cold, Thunder Salvo. Sure, we'll take the Thunder Salvo. So one thing you can do with Thunder Salvo is you cast Loan Shark, hold full control, then cast Thunder Salvo to deal 3 damage, and then you get to trigger your Loan Shark as well. So that's just something to keep in mind, like once you've plotted this or whatever. Yeah, I think this is going pretty well. Let's start sorting our cards. This is a nice interactive spell. I don't like Mind Raider, so I'm probably going to cut it. I'm going to make a pile of cards that I'm probably going to cut. Another interactive spell. Getting past Wily Duke and Miriam and this card. We'll just take the Wolverine, though. I don't mind that. Daring Thunder Thief. Wolverine's more of a 5-drop late game card, so these are removal spells. These are like my cuts pile. This is a 2-drop. This is like a 3-drop / 5-drop / 6-drop. Yeah. Feeling pretty good about this. I think Iron Fist Pulverizer is decent. This is like a 5-drop. I've stopped counting it as a 3. I do like Visage Bandit. I also like Arid Archway a lot. And I kind of have a good Arid Archway deck. Salvo's not a card I prioritize. Neither is Wolverine. I like Visage Bandit. Maybe more than I should. Now I'm going to take Repulse over Nimble Brigand. That's a close one, but I think I kind of have a lot of 3-drops, and Repulse is like great interaction. Metamorphic Blasts now over nothing. And now I get a pick 8 Phantom Interference. This one, I think I can cut that guy. I can probably cut the Peddler. I've got a couple of sources of looting already, so I don't need the Peddler. Like, I've got this to loot away things, this to surveil. This can be like a good 8-drop. But all these cards are playable, and I've got 2 lands that are on color. Wield the Loan Shark. Nice. That's a good pickup. Loan Shark's good when it works. And I actually have a decent amount of stuff that works with it, like plotting wise. Can totally just plot this thing on turn 3, cast Loan Shark turn 4. I don't think I'll play Geyser Drake, but I don't want to pass a blue card. Late green, white, gold card. Stop Cold is my worst card right now, I think. That and Iron Fist Pulverizer. Daring Thunder Thief isn't great either. I don't think I'll need to play either of them. They're both fine, but I think Thunder Salvo is actually going to do some work, especially with this little combo you can assemble. And then this card's pretty good. Rundo's craving for revenge was replaced by a craving for vegetables. It's just funny. Would I rather have this or the Arid Archway? It's tough. I don't know if other people even take the Arid Archway. Like, people don't like that card. So I think I could even wheel it, potentially. No, never mind. That would be insane to wheel that. Yeah, I'm not going to wheel it. Okay. I think the wheel had already passed when I said that statement, too. Okay. Pack 3. Not what I hoped for. Actual stone blank for me. That's actually really unlucky. But it doesn't really matter. I can take a backwoods, maybe. I'm really glad that I didn't take the Nimble Pilferer, because I have some interaction, but I don't have a lot of deserts, and I haven't had to prioritize them, because I don't have the Nimble Brigand, not Pilferer. I got Duelist in the mind. Maybe I'll get another card that cares about crimes, so I'll just take the crime land here. Well, this card's so good that I'm considering just switching into black for it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 red cards. I can splash them. Yeah, we're totally doing this. Oh my gosh. Gissa the Hellraiser. Like, I wasn't going to switch. Like, I wasn't ever considering taking Consuming Ashes out of that pack because I have enough red cards, and red is open. So I'm going to get red cards this pack, but you can get a Gissa. Like, I would be getting cards like the Bombardment, and this land would be fine, but I'm just going to fill up my deck with black cards now. Desertion. Sure, we'll take that. I'm curious how Desertion will play out. I like this town ain't big enough, though. So I will play the Eroded Canyon as a half on-color way to potentially trigger Gisa or Duelist of the Mind. Shackle Slinger's not my favorite card. Sure, I'll just take another Lone Shark. There's a Throw from the Saddle. There's a Take the Fall. Take the Fall might be better, actually. I already have a lot of Lone Sharks. Yeah, I have 3 Lone Sharks already. I think I just need a little bit of a cheaper play. We get a Disparate Bloodseeker now. Also, this commits crimes, which matters for my crime count. So this worked out. Geese is really, really good. And I am giving up some stuff, but nothing too crazy. Could take that. I could take Neutralize the Guards. I don't think this card's very good. Yeah, I'll just take the Sterling Hound, maybe. Ooh, I like Jailbreak Scheme. Better than Stop Cold. I already have one Stop Cold. Sure, I'll take the Geyser Drake now. Yeah, like red would have been open. I would have gotten a lot of red cards here, but I am happy with getting a Gisa. I think I'm going to play 18 lands here. Reason being, I have some filtering, and I have these loan sharks that are going to draw me extra cards. But if I miss land drops, then I just get hosed on my setup. So this is 10 blue sources, 7 black. Maybe I'll go 10-8. And then I can cut some of my bad cards. I also have like a bunch of card draw, ways to spend my mana. Sterling Hound seems fine to me as like a card I can play proactively. So this is a card I could cut. I think Desertion's sweet if I can get it to work, but I don't know how often that's going to happen. Don't like Shackle Slinger. Maybe you don't need the Geyser Drakes. How many instants do I have? 9 instants. The Geyser Drakes could be good then. Maybe better than Sterling Hound. I like all my cheap plays, which is nice. I think Stop Cold is fine. Okay. What do I cut out of these options? I think 18 lands is correct here. So I could cut Thunder Thief. I don't love that one. Shackle Slinger is more of an aggressive card because you don't really care about stunning things as much usually. I think I'd rather just get the Surveil in, and then maybe I cut the Sterling Hound or a Geyser Drake. Creature count's at 11. I'm going to cut the Sterling Hound. Okay. This should be good. We'll see how it does in the games. I'll see you folks there. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support the NicolaiBolas channel at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Patrons are the ones who contribute directly towards the channel so that I will be able to make as many videos as I do. They gain access to some cool rewards in the process, like my tier list for each set and things like that. But fundamentally, Patreon is a place to support the content you enjoy so it can continue being made in the future. And for that, I am very grateful. I want to give a huge shout out to those who support at the credits level. It really makes a big difference. And without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome! Round 1, easy keep. I love this hand. Gonna get this into plotting, into maybe this. Oh, it's a slow matchup. Perfect. Okay, this is all gonna be about grinding out value. Ooh. Ooh. I won't need the lockpicker for a while. Plot this guy. Stagecoach security. So I hit them for 3. They're going to hit me back. Maybe I should have held it back because they're going to hit me for 2 or something. Yeah. Yup. So if they even if they have indestructible, this is good for me. Okay. So I win that combat and they win that one. That's fine. So I can double block there, I can block there. I'm gonna have to surveil. I have drawn many lands. I will try to trade with the Gigapede maybe if they don't let me set up a double block here. Getting a little low. I hope they mill me. Yeah, that would be too much to hope for. Okay. Big draw here. Okay. Punished. Like, if I had 2 spells here, or 1 spell here, I'd be in good shape. I just don't think the Geyser Drake was good enough. This is one of the reasons I was comfortable playing 18, though, is because I have this Emergent Haunting to find me spells here. If they attack in, I'm not going to let them draw a card. Well, that's going to be good. I've never seen this card cast in the format because it's a mythic rare in this like bonus sheet slot. But oh my god. I can counter anything, keep in mind. But if they cast a big creature and I get to take it. Unfortunate. It's not the best, but it's a creature. I will hold this land because I do have the draw 2 discard 1. Even though I'm at 3, I don't want that. I do want that, though. That seems good. Okay. I wonder if they have a board sweeper. Woo! Got the win. That was a crazy game. Emergent Haunting, quite good there. Nice. See you folks next round. Welcome. On the play, we'll keep this. I got plenty to do. I got Geyser Drakes for days. This is unfortunate. I just want to get a loot in so I can find my lands. But it's a pretty suboptimal play. So they'll take Jailbreak Scheme, maybe. But that means if I do draw a swamp, I'm in great shape. Yep. Oh, do they not have a land? Hey! Yes. No! They have protection. Whoa, they're path to exiling their own guy. Okay. Well, that's not exactly what I thought would happen, but that's something that can happen, I guess. You certainly don't need an island. This isn't legendary. Geyser Drake beatdowns. Gonna hold this, counter, copy my Geyser Drake or something. I haven't won a 2-turn clock, so. So counter it, draw 2 cards. Which means that Duelist in the Mind is going to be huge, might even kill them. Woo! Another win. I discarded that guy because I knew about it, and also Phantom Interference. Getting counter something for 1 mana seemed good. Nice. See you folks next round. Welcome! Great hand on the draw here. Got my Gisa. Got my Geyser. Got my... Doesn't start with a G. Brutal. Well. Yeah, that's not happening. Ah! Oh, this is perfect for my stop cold. Okay. Snakeskin Veil, perhaps? Nope. Land me? Desertion. Setting up for the double block. They don't have removal, clearly. I can also turn this into a 0-1 and trigger Gisa. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I think I want the 1-1s. I mean the 3-3s. What are they going to counter instead? They messed it up. They chose the wrong mode on their Return the Favor. I mean, I don't care about countering the Roadrunner, really. Yeah. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So then I can block. So they put it on the bottom. So I have 3, 6, 10, 13, 17. I can't block this anyway. So I attack with all these. They concede. Well, that worked out best for me. I was trying to figure out how many I could attack with without being dead on the crackback. To them playing creature, make this thing menacer. Then I had to double block that, single block this. So I think I was going to hold back 3. This was going to be my attack. And they'd probably go trade. And then I killed them the next turn. Let's go. Nice win. Welcome. We're going to keep this. We're playing against a gold player. We have to protect the mythic reputation. Okay. Prairie dog. Nice. So far, my draw step hasn't gotten the check the mythic reputation thing yet. But it'll happen. I might have to play this as a 2-2. Probably not, though. Okay, they're just going to let it grow. No, they're playing a green blade. Nice. I punted on my land drop. Let's hope it doesn't punish me. I should have played island. Sure. Definitely don't need another swamp. That could be good. I'm going to save this for a while in case I draw Gisa. Why aren't they playing their abraded bluffs? I see. It's all coming together. Things are developing solidly for me. Drawing through my deck, looking for my good cards. I already had to use one, but I got a nice little 2-for-1 countering, drawing 2, discarding 1 on their Cactarantula. Sure. Nice little value play for them. If only I'd had that last turn. We obviously have got something here. Something's cooking. Hard for this to go terribly wrong for me. So I have 8 mana. This game's not going well. Wait, this only costs 4. Oh my gosh, I choked. Yes. Yeah, this game's not going to go well. This is one of those games where, like, they have a much more powerful deck because they have all these colors, and my deck does not really compete on that axis, really. As well. I mean, I can compete with their deck. It's just I have to draw certain cards, which I didn't draw. Oh, well. Welcome. Another good hand here on the play. Probably better than my last ones. I don't remember my last hand being particularly great. Duelist of the Mind to dig through my deck is good. Because as you've seen, the games where I draw Gisa, I think it's Gisa. The games where I draw Gisa, they just snowball so quickly. Those games do. That it's like every draw is really valuable. So they're playing 3 colors, maybe more with this. I suspect they'll be able to get something rolling here. They're going to get a 2-for-1 with their guy. I'm going to get a 2-for-1 with my guy. My guy. In some spots, it's worth just playing the 3/3 without drawing a card. One of the things about a card like Phantom Interference is you don't want to have it super telegraphed for your opponent. Well, that's okay for me. It's not great, obviously. Incredible Mythic or whatever, but at least Stop Cold is an answer. Next turn, I'll just hold up Phantom Interference and Metamorphic Blast. I will make this trade if they offer it. Sure. It's fine. Gardener. I still played my land out. I will turn this guy into a 0/1. Pretty unfortunate the way I thought that I would draw the cards before I got to loot. That's one of the reasons I played my land. Sure. Might as well be mana efficient here. Oh, this only buffs skeletons and zombies. Interesting. So I assume they can kill Gissa. Oh. Oh, the game is over. That's how good Gissa is. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not gonna do it, amigo. That is not good enough. I'll jump block that. It gets trampled. Oh, I don't even have to. Yeah, I'll jump block this guy then. Don't want to go to 1. They don't have green. They do have green mana up. Ditching a slick shot lockpicker here is insane. I'll just get rid of shoot the sheriff. Maybe a mistake though. So now their guys don't have haste. Got the win. This is pretty good. Nice. See you folks next round. Welcome! We're keeping. 18 lands makes me feel much more confident. Hits the land immediately. No sweat whatsoever. And the 2-drop. So one thing you might be wondering is we played against green-white a lot. So does that mean green-white's the best? I mean, in an objective world, if one of the reasons why like you can draft whatever deck is open is because everyone is playing these green-white decks, which means that there's like no like they're fighting over it. Like not everyone can be drafting green-white uncontested while also I'm going to ditch the Geyser Drake. Yeah. They leave it on top. Shocking. Not really. So they're going to get to use their Wily. Yep. Sometimes your opponents are going to get a 2-for-1 and you can't always stop them. Now, if they have Snakeskin Veil, it gets kind of bad for me. That's why I take Snakeskin Veil highly, because these are the sorts of spots where it does a lot of work. Oh, please go for some punch spell of some kind. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Remember, this has reach. They're trying to figure out what to kill. No, they're not. This is going to work out for me, I'd say. Yeah, that's a tough choice. I'm going to get rid of the island. Nice. Okay, what do you got, opponent? I'm feeling very confident right now. My hand is juiced. Sure. I will go for the token. I'll make another duelist. want a counter spell there. Herring, sure. Sure. This actually makes me feel way better about this. Top, okay. Got the win. Things are going well. Nice. See you folks next round. Woohoo, 650. Welcome, Easy Keep. Our Haunting into Lockpicker combo. Ruckus. I don't think Ruckus is very good. There's just stuff that blows it out. Instant speed interaction gets it. Oh my gosh. I gotta win this now. The Deputy, my nemesis. Not really. I always beat the Deputy. I don't think Deputy's very good. Oh, and they're making it even worse. Well, it was nice playing with you, opponent. That card's good, though. Never mind. I might lose. I could lose now. I now have a 3-3. So that's something. Quilled Charger. This is bad. Something's rotten in the state of Denmark. Well, that was convenient. Was very convenient. Okay then. Sign me up for that. They only have 2 cards left. What a mill, but Bloodseeker. Looks like they might be trying to cast a big spell here. Iron Fist Pulverizer. Thank you. I'm so happy to have an Iron Fist Pulverizer of my very own. Yes. Oh, just what the doctor ordered. Yes. Oh my gosh. The clutchest setup ever. I almost like forgot that I had the slick shot guy in reserve. Like I almost forgot I'd used the lockpicker. Oh my gosh. And then I just milled over my only shoot the sheriff. Oh, that was so good. Yes. Victory, justice, the whole 9 yards. Welcome. On the play, we're keeping. I'm liking this deck. Gotta protect the mythic rank. Last time we said that we lost. Oh gosh. Our deck has been performing great though. Getting past a Gisa is crazy. But it was pack 3, so like they couldn't use it, and then we were in a spot where we were flexible enough to use it, which is one of the things I like to do in draft, is try to stay flexible when I can. You can't always. It's not always a perfect chance, but when you can, it's good. This Take the Fall I've been pretty happy with, too. Another green-white deck. I feel like we've been kind of clowning on the green-white decks, though. Except for the one that beat us, but we've been beating up on them pretty badly. Okay, dokie. Don't care about that. That can resolve. It's one of those cards that like doesn't snowball really. Like it could deal a bunch of damage to me and I'd be fine. And generally, as the game goes on, the spells become more important than a 2-3 that my 3-4 and my 0-3 can block. That's a card that I would have countered, I think. I'm going to save Gissa for when I can play Take the Fall immediately after. If I draw an island here, I can hold up 3 steps ahead. And you might be thinking, oh, that's lucky, but like I do have a lot of islands in the deck. Against green-white, though, I'd ideally be able to play Gisa with Take the Fall up as like my play, so I don't really, and then hold up my counterspell the next turn. Because green-white, a lot of it's removal. Sure. I feel like they're going to regret doing that. Can't believe they took out that guy. Like, now imagine that they go for, like, a punch spell or something. Like, no matter what, I'm going to get some zombies. That's for sure. But, like, Ward 2 means that, like, a lot of their spells are maybe harder to use. Like, Lasted by the Law can still do it and stuff, of course. Black. But, like, if they have a throw from the saddle or something. Do they have 6 mana, deal 2 to a bunch of things? That won't help against Gissa. Ward 2 is no joke. So they draw 2 now. I have my counterspell. I've got this counterspell as well. Yeah, not really a big fan of that one. I think I'll just say no to that. Okay, sure. Definitely kill the 4/3. Not sure on their blocking here. Like I did some math wrong or something. Not that it really matters. If they do have some sort of board sweeper, it's kind of bad for me. But I can rebuild. I've got card draw on hand. I've got this 3 steps ahead that I can cast as a draw 2, discard 1. For a creature card, put it in your hand. Sure. They can gain 7. I don't care. I'll counter the creature they get. If there even is one that matters here when I have about a billion zombies. Guess it's so absurd. Oh, it's Bristlebill. Bristlebutt, I mean. Yeah, I'll counter that. They probably weren't afraid of the 1 mana, but the Geyser Drake. And I get 2 more. 3s. Woo! 7 wins! Let's go! Woo! Let's go! Huge! Huge victories. We moved up about 500 ranks in Mythic. I mean, honestly, it feels justified because we were flexible during the draft, stuck to our color, stuck to our guns, and then got past the Gissa. It wasn't like we opened Gissa and just were on easy street. We were prepared to draft blue-red, and then we got the Gissa. And that's what makes this so satisfying. I was happy with the deck build, happy with the drafting, happy with all of it. 18 lands felt great. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it to the end of the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, leave hashtag Gissa500 because Gissa brought us up 500 places in Mythic rank. So if you'd like to support my content, you can do so via Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. There's a link to it in the description. It basically gives you access to some bonus things like my tier list for each set with my card-by-card evaluations, but also just helps me continue making these videos. So if you'd like to support my content, you can do so there. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.